Feel good.
You got your mouth on this floor?
Wow. Dang, it feel good kissing something right now too, bro. I ain't kissed nothing in so long.
Hey guys, today we're talking Love is Blind Season 9. The pods are open again.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Oh, the pod episodes.
So, and let's say this too. We're only doing episodes 1 through 3 right now, right? They dropped 6. We're doing the first 3 right now.
And this time they're in Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah.
Yep. So what do we think about the people this
Pretty
go
dang
around?
boring so far.
There's a different breed of people in Colorado.
Is it? Evidently, yeah.
I actually like a lot of the women. There's not one that's kind of like really annoying me this season.
No, that's true. There's none that are like buttholes, right? There's none that are super like rude and like in past seasons we've had, or super like stuck up or anything.
Yeah, and now Sparkle Megan kind of gets me sometimes, but if she has these kind of resources, I guess it makes sense.
Sparkle Megan is the stupidest nickname I've ever heard.
And the thing is, because
That's what Jordan says, but
because we had to hear it so many times, every time she was in the room with a guy, I'm Sparkle Megan. Hi, I'm Sparkle Megan. Hi, Sparkle. Shut up.
I mean,
I had enough of that.
her friends are not very creative.
No, they're not.
I mean, I don't know.
well, she's got the little bling license plate.
Yeah,
we don't know what.
Don't know what she
car.
drives, but
It's a big deal. We got to figure this out.
know.
Jordan's on the case. He ain't doing a very good job.
no, he's not.
He's probably guessed it, and she is.
I don't know what you expect from a man who drives a Kia, but
He's like, are there other cars out there other than a Kia? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm liking Jordan as far as the guys go.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy's not.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, none of the guys really stand out to me at this
Jordan.
point. None.
That.
Like, to
Jordan.
me, all the guys are kind of boring. None of them really stand out right now at
Yeah.
this point.
Jordan.
I mean, I liked. Oh gosh.
Edmond stands out. I'll tell you that.
Well, Edmond stands out. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot.
Edmond
Yeah. Edmond definitely stands out.
No, who do I like? Okay, I'm gonna the Panini people. I'm gonna be real. Anton.
Oh,
Antonini.
He's Russian.
Alini and Anton. Yeah,
Yeah, so they're
Alini and Anton.
Antonini.
But we only see them in the first episode, and
well,
then they marry,
I
partner
know.
up, and then they're gone.
Yeah, we
So it's
bookmark
like,
them and say thank
Yeah,
you.
right, yeah.
We
But
gotta
I
move
liked
on.
him. I liked him.
yeah, he was cool, I guess, but
They moved too quick.
yeah, they did.
Way too
Well,
quick.
here's the
Okay,
thing.
but did they?
Right, exactly. Because it showed, like, when it was doing flashbacks, it was showing pod stuff that we didn't see. And I was like, I didn't see any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they just brought that in the first episode, but they really probably lasted a little
I
bit
feel like
longer.
the second date they
So-
were saying I love you
I
and
know.
everything
Exactly,
else.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that too when I watched it. I was like, wait, am I still in the first episode here? Like, what has
Yeah.
happened?
No, I think there was a lot more to it, and they just said, hey, we're just going to close one of these out in the first episode so we have time to focus on the rest of them.
Yeah.
So they just chose
And why
that
would
one.
they choose that couple to do that with?
Probably because they were just like the quickest to latch up, and there was going to be no drama with anybody else. There was going to be no.
They were real boring though. She was really boring.
Yeah.
I liked the baby.
I mean, she was very
She's
attractive.
gorgeous. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, she's gorgeous.
I liked how
He
he,
hit
called
the
her
jackpot.
baby.
He's like, he hit the jackpot, no doubt about it.
I liked the way he called her baby, and she liked it because some women can take that offensively or whatever. But then he leaned into it, and then they were just very affectionate for each other, and they're talking. I love it.
Baby. Baby.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And they both, English was not their first language and everything, so they had that to connect with and everything else. So yeah, but they're cool.
I'm
but
really looking forward to seeing how these two interact because we haven't got much. They didn't seem to get any deep conversations from kind of what we see. They
Does
leaked up so
anyone
dang
in
quick.
these pods anymore? Like, I just
Yeah,
don't think.
some of them I think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jordan's been getting into a lot of talk about his kid and about
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
single dad and this and that kind of.
I feel like this is going to be like every other season.
Or
They're not going to talk about
Madison.
important stuff, and then they're going to get out and they're going to be like, "Oh, I didn't realize that you think about things that way, and now we're not going to work out."
I feel like Madison has like 20/40 vision. She's like, I'm going black.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
She's playing that up a little bit.
Yeah. But she talked about that. So we had some people talking about some of their stuff.
Yeah. So what do we think about Edmond? Because he breaks down early on.
Yeah, he does, man.
And I get it, because he seems like he's had a struggle in life, so
Yeah.
he's probably wrestled with a lot of demons. So I get it, but
Yeah,
no
but
doubt.
man, that was some-
he is one of the most positive, freaking upbeat people you'll ever meet, man. Holy crap, that dude.
he's
is-
got some energy.
He's like
He's
crazy.
got some
Yeah, he does.
He
energy.
was making out with
yeah.
the floor, guys.
Oh, that was
Hey.
hilarious. Like, because like when it flipped to that scene and he's like laying there and also he's like, and
Yeah.
I'm like, is this
He's
dude kissing
into
the
it.
floor? And then everybody, all the dudes like, Edmond, what are you doing, man? You like kissing that floor?
I hadn't kissed anybody in a long
Yeah.
time. I was like, what else do you do? by
This guy's
yourself?
crazy, man.
People are just jealous. They're just jealous.
That he was getting something they weren't, you know?
Yeah, but the crying was a little much. Look,
Oh,
I'm
he
okay
cried.
with a guy getting emotional and crying and tearing up, but man, he was sobbing. He was
Well, I
sobbing,
mean-
and
I
it
mean,
went
dude,
from
you
zero
know.
to sobbing. Like,
Yeah, but he was
real
just, you know,
quick.
he was getting emotional telling his backstory, you know?
But I like the way
His
she.
backstory. I got a backstory.
I like the way she handled it with the my love. Like, I love. I don't know. I love that affectionate talk that they have. With each other.
They definitely got a good talk back and forth, and you could tell that she can tell that he's like just a weird dude, but she's into it, right? So this guy's so weird, but it's cool, you know.
Is she
know.
gonna be into it though?
well,
I don't know.
when she sees him because of what he's wearing, that I don't know.
See,
Like-
I think the crying, I think it's okay in certain circumstances, but she should have let that like marinate a little more. Because, like, hey, I think this guy, this relationship's going to be interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I mean,
no doubt.
he again crying. I have no problem with a man crying. I agree with her. Like, it shows strength. Like, I'm okay with that. But it was like a full blown sobbing.
I mean, Josh was crying today when he got done getting his hair cut, and he's like, "That cut is too short." Tearing up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of old school. I don't think guys should cry. You know, obviously everyone does it, but you know, it just never.
Was that a confession?
It doesn't. It's not a comfortable spot for me, just because the way
Yeah.
I'm raised.
No.
I'm raised in a military family. It's just not something you hold that stuff in. You put that stuff
Bury
down.
it deep.
You go to your bedroom and do it on your own.
Yeah, and
Nobody's
you
looking.
cry over like important stuff. But
Right.
you know, I don't blame anyone for doing that. But I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
saying, I do wonder because he's very eccentric. Like he's got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, that dude, man. He is so. I mean, she seems like she can keep up with his energy just based on their conversation stuff. But we'll see, man. 'Cause that dude's got energy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
He's a lot.
I mean, I like him, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's cool as heck, man. I like that dude. I like her. I hope they work out because they both seem like really cool people. But yeah, we'll see.
I think they're going to be good for the show.
Yeah, they are.
regardless.
But here's the crazy thing about him, though, man. You know, when they finally couple up, you know, and like, you know, he's talking in front of the camera. He's got his suit on and all that stuff, right? And it doesn't look too bad. You know, it doesn't look too dorky with that suit he was wearing in front of the camera. But then the way he chose to meet her, and I was like, what the heck's this guy doing, man? He's got like this crazy little.
It looks like he's ready for like a disco
yeah.
dance.
He's like an in shape Urkel right there, you know, right? He's like a cornerback.
Dressed
He's
like
a
Urkel.
cornerback Urkel, man. You know, he's like if Steve Urkel was a cornerback football player, this would be this dude.
I just don't understand why he dressed up for the interview as he's talking about getting married, and then for the actual thing,
He's
which
not
we
dressed-
haven't really seen, he's kind of dressed down a little bit. So that's a little
Weird,
weird.
like Steve Urkel, man, when he's ready to meet her.
Maybe, I mean, I think the colors kind of matched her outfit. Maybe they talked about color coordinating and he happened to have that. And she's like, yeah, my dress is this color. And he's like, I got something.
He
for
should have
that."
said, "I'm wearing this like grayish blue."
That's right. That's right. You guys remember that? I ain't meeting you in this. I ain't meeting you looking like Steve Urkel.
You know, it's his clothes and he brought them. So
Yeah.
he's perfectly okay being
He
in them.
is.
So it looks like they're going to be the third couple. Anton and Allie's the first couple, and
Yeah.
it's real quick. So
Yeah.
what do we think about those two meeting?
Well, like I said, he hit the jackpot. He knew he did. He was
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
He had his glasses up, was kind of squinting.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm
yeah.
like, man, get some contacts and put your
Exactly.
glasses on.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Their first kiss was kind of awkward, though.
Yeah, a little
like
bit.
it was.
But I mean, I think she was relatively into him. You know, I think,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I don't think she was too disappointed. You know, I think they were right. So.
Yeah. What do we
I mean,
think?
he's not an ugly dude. I mean, he ain't her level good looking, but he ain't
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, I like them together, and we'll
Yeah,
see how
yeah,
it
they're
goes.
cool.
I like
But
their
we haven't
energy
seen
together.
much from them.
Yeah.
So, and this is kind of a weird setup too, because like this person likes this person, but this person likes
Oh.
this person, but this
yeah.
person
I
likes this
actually-
person.
It's crazy,
I
man.
took
It's crazy.
notes. I was taking notes, and I was like, okay, so this person and this person. Oh wait, they like this person, but then they like that. It was like a big
Yeah.
like.
This
wavy
person's my
circle.
number one, but you're their number three. This other person's number one, but you're their three. And it's like, wow, what is
Dang.
happening?
Yeah, because Megan's got her 1, 2, and 3, and I was like, man, there's a lot of people
They
liking
should
a lot
just
of
all
people.
couple up. And just one
yeah,
big,
no kidding.
One big couple.
Yeah, and Megan's trying to choose between like Blake, Jordan, and Mike.
Mike. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
If you
and,
could-
and it seems like Blake's her number one. She says so.
Oh, she keeps saying so, yeah, but then Mike's like a close second because he's her normal type of guy, right? He's very successful. He's a little bit older. He's got his stuff together. She keeps
Yeah.
saying. So she seems like, you know, Mike's the kind of guy she normally goes for, and she's kind of leaning to that. But she's got Blake as her number one. So
And then she was gonna friend zone somebody. Which
she
one?
friends on Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, but then she was gonna. Then she
Well,
decided
He
not to
steps it
friend
up
zone
though.
him.
He really
Yeah.
stepped it up that date.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no!"
Said
I was
all
gonna
the right
friend zone
things.
him now, and he's like stepping up.
And then Blake like has the camping thing with Anna, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought that was like
That
one of
was
the
cool.
coolest dates.
Yeah,
And they had
definitely
like
cool date.
4 drinks, like, you know, a flight. And I'm like, what's in these things?
It's like they just like took rainforest.
Liquor.
It's like they took Rainforest Cafe and just brought it in there to the little rooms, you know.
And they had the hugest marshmallows. I was like, man,
S'mores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
whoever put that together did a good job.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
So, what do we think of Anna?
Anna's cool. I like her. I mean, I thought she was a cool person. I thought, you know, she was getting along really well with Patrick. So, like, I was floored when she pulled
I was really rooting for her and Patrick.
Yeah, so was I.
I don't know what happened. Like,
No.
I got scared.
Yeah, she got scared, I guess.
was
yeah.
it she was too into her feelings? She couldn't, because wasn't she torn between
him and
Patrick and Blake?
Yeah.
So was she just like, I can't choose, so I'm out? Like,
I don't know.
what was?
Because, like, the last date with her and Patrick, man, they were both like, yep,
Yeah.
same. You know, everything will be great here.
I think
you
he
know.
was going in to propose.
Oh, yeah, I think he
and then
was.
he's like,
Yeah, I
hello,
think so.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how like things are going so good for her, and then she does like a light switch.
Like, she had 2
she's
dudes to
out.
choose from, yeah.
She ghosted.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they had a conversation,
Yeah.
I think, about
They
that,
did,
and then
yeah.
she does it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
She's
Yeah,
like,
that
no, I've
was-
never really ghosted anyone. I mean, it's the only people I like just randomly chatted with or whatever, but nobody I really dated.
She ain't lying.
Yeah.
She never even met the
But
guy.
yeah,
Okay?
what she did was messed up, man. I was like, man, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, and I kind of get the feeling, and we are only watching the 3.
Right.
We haven't seen past it, but I bet some of these people turn up in future episodes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
probably
I'm sure,
so.
yeah.
Because
Well-
Blake seemed like he left probably because the Anna thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he ghosted Megan and didn't give Megan.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what is that? Like, dude, you just got ghosted. You know what it feels like, and now you're gonna do it with somebody
I
else.
love that.
I was like, what is going on, man?
I love that the show is like chose to leave, did not say goodbye. Like they
Oh,
choose
yeah.
not to say goodbye. Like,
I think this is actually a good thing, you know,
Yeah.
because
was weeding it down, man.
well, here's the problem I have with it. Like, take Patrick for instance. So he was like, this was his number one. He
Oh,
was
big
going to
time.
propose or whatever, and now she's gone. So shouldn't he just leave at that point?
well, he thinks about it.
he
But,
does think about it.
but I tell you this, Patrick is kind of linking up with Casey at this point, and she's kind of asking him about the ethnicity thing, and he didn't want to tell
no,
her.
he did not. He was like, nope.
Tell her.
Nope. And then finally she came out and she's like, well, look, man, my brother's dating an Asian girl. My other brother's dating a Mexican girl. My other brother's dating a Chewbacca or whatever. I mean, you know, she's like, all
Milwaukee, man.
yeah, all my family's dating all these different ethnicities, so it's all cool.
But
And
she
she's like,
never
but I,
has.
she's like, but I only date white guys. it's like
Until now.
yeah, until now, yeah.
This,
It's like, oh man.
these two seem forced. If they link up, which we haven't seen, but it
And
seems to
that's
be
my
going down that
thing.
path, but this seems forced.
That's my thing. Like, I get that. Okay, if his number one left, then and they're not together, then he eventually will have to move on. But like in this experiment, like you chose her over someone else. That means like you shouldn't be ready to just go back to
Yeah.
your fallback person. You know what I mean?
These two
But
have a-
we've seen it before, though. We've
I
seen
know.
These
I
two
know.
have a very low probability of working
yeah,
out
big
because,
time.
like, even he's like having a conversation with her. He's like, "I just don't know if you're that committed." And then she babbles on. And then she's like, "Maybe I should leave." And he's like, "Well, in my mind, I'm thinking if I'm him, well, that's the point I just brought up."
Yeah, right, exactly. Exactly.
But they talk it out
hmm
and work it out.
How awful
Yeah.
would that be for him? Like we haven't watched the other 3 episodes. If,
No.
if she ghosts him and he's like, I've been ghosted twice.
Right, right, exactly. He's like, I'm definitely out here now. But yeah,
Yeah, I was just really rooting for those two.
If they end up
Anna.
together, man, yeah, I was rooting for Anna and Patrick too. If
Yeah.
Patrick and Casey end up together, I don't see that working out at all. Really don't.
Yeah, and I think Anna's like really cool. Her personality, and
was.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was like,
she's very flirty.
yeah, I couldn't believe she just bounced like that. I was like, that's crazy.
Couldn't handle the pressure. And she did say, like, this is the longest she's been, I guess, without talking to her mom or something like that.
yeah.
So maybe
Maybe
things
there's some
yeah,
personal
got
reasons
to her.
behind that separate from the experiment.
she needed her phone. She couldn't handle
That's right.
being without TikTok or something. For
I'm
sure.
sure we will find out why she left.
I'm sure we
this
will.
is not the end of it.
So what do you think about Madison?
Madison's cool. I like her. I mean,
And she's talking to Joe.
mm-hmm.
I can't remember which one's Madison.
Madison's the one with the eye problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Madison and Joe.
Mhm.
I got it. I got it.
No, I like Madison. I think she's cool. I mean, I think Joe's cool. I think I don't know if they're going to work out or not, just based on their meeting. You know?
Now, this
So-
meeting is like awkward because he's like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
tripping. He even forgets he
forgets to give her
to
the ring.
propose. He's got the
Yeah.
ring in his pocket. He's like, oh crap!
Yeah.
We haven't seen that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
And like, and when he was talking about it, like, you know, the one-on-one and stuff, he was trying to make it sound like it was a good thing, like his surprise, but he was not convincing me. You know, I was like, this dude, you know. So
I think she's pretty. So
I think she's pretty too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what his type is, but
I don't know. It was very awkward. I was like, and I think I wrote down in my notes, he is not into her.
No, I didn't think he was here when he saw her.
And then he's like, yeah. After a while, I was like, yeah, she's okay.
Yeah. He's like, I kissed this girl, but
it wasn't
I'm kissing this girl who doesn't match up to the voice I was thinking of. You know, I was like, dude,
that wasn't a good sign.
No. This ends badly, guys.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna last. So.
I'm so bad with names at this point. I watched this on, little sleep. So the one that they spilled the water and they got real sexual.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it. He's like, oh, you're all wet now over there. And she's like, yeah, my carpet's wet. No,
that's like what? Who was that? Annie or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Annie. There you go. Yeah, Annie. Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. I'm like, guys.
So
I was like, guys, this was escalated. Well, and then he was like, I'm getting excited over here.
That guy's weird because he's like almost
too
jokey.
Is that Nick? That's the Nick guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is very strange to me.
Well, remember, because he's like, isn't it? He's in the room with her, telling her, oh, and this is that last date he had with her. Oh, Annie, I think we're great. I think this is gonna work out. And then he goes to the very next date and tells that chick he loves her. And the next date, I was like, what is this dude doing?
Well, he's talking to Kate at one point, and then it went
Kate's
from
the one he
Kate
tells he loves.
to Annie, and like they look kind of similar.
Yeah.
And I was like, are these? Yeah. Is this a different girl?
No, but then he tells Kate he loves her. He's like, Kate, I love you. Right after he just got out of a date with Annie, telling her he's into her and all this stuff. He didn't say love with her, but he was like, oh yeah, we just get along.
Well, he's into her. He's in love with the other one. Come on now.
And I was like, holy cow.
He's the luxury watch guy, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, I also think he might be gay.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's a luxury watch guy.
That dude was like, when he did that, I couldn't believe him. I was like, dude, you just had this great date with Annie, and then now you're coming in here telling Kate you love her? I was like, what happens when Kate goes back? What happens when she goes back to the room? Because we haven't seen that part yet. And she tells, he just told me he loved me. And then Annie's going to be like, what the heck?
No, because Annie's in on Brendan.
Yeah, but she's still into Nick too, though.
It's too much of a trend. I can't keep up with this.
She's in on Brendan.
Well, then you had the girl.
I think he is going to be the one that's there for the wrong reasons. I think he is fake.
That's
I think he's the fake one of the season.
Nah, I would agree with that. Right? Just from what I've seen so far.
He did say, like, when things get tough, that's when I'm going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, trust me on this one. Yeah. Trust.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then you had the motorboat, the girl with the big old boobs, and all the other women are like, "We're just gonna motorboat things."
Yeah. Wow.
She's like, "What's that called?"
Yeah. She's like, "The motorboat."
I got you, girl.
Yeah. I mean that dress she wore, the milkmaid dress, that was something.
Yeah, things are hanging out.
I was impressed. I mean,
things are hanging out there, man. I was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah.
Yeah, so, 2 people leave. That's wild. And at this point, only 3 couples, so we need at least 2 more, right?
Yeah. No, I'm assuming we're going to get one with Nick, whether it's Kate or Annie. Nick and depending
Kate,
on how that plays
Nick
out.
Nick and Kate and Brendan and Annie.
I got to redraw the diagram. I don't know.
I don't know if there's...
Yeah,
and then Patrick might hook up, so maybe we got 6 couples. I don't know.
Patrick might hook up with who was it?
It won't work out though.
Well, it ain't gonna work. That one ain't gonna work out. I'm saying right now.
Ain't gonna work, sure.
And I don't think Edmond works out either.
I hope Edmond works out, man. I like that dude. I like him. I like her, but
that girl's in for a roller coaster.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
KB.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward at times.
But I do like them, and I hope they work because he seems like a really cool, genuine dude.
I like her too,
and I think he is.
She's real genuine,
and I think he is the type of dude that's like would really be into his girl, and really take care of her and stuff. So,
but she seems like a very down to earth and genuine person. And the other couple that was like a very weird dude and a genuine down to earth person was
Zach and Bliss.
Yeah,
and that worked out.
Nobody thought that was going to work out either because he was
there was
another
awkward, guy.
They're in love, married, and
they got
kids.
Yeah.
Milton and the Hispanic,
yeah,
but they're not together.
Those two, yeah.
No, but they did last a while.
They did last.
They did last a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to this, but I think it's gonna be a roller coaster for Katie.
Anyway, that is the first 3 episodes down. So, hey, we love talking to you guys, but please don't spoil the next couple episodes.
Don't spoil it in the comments.
Because we still got to watch them. But definitely talk to us about these first 3 episodes and kind of where you think folks are going here. Let us know what you thought about old homegirl just bouncing like that. And then Blake doing the same thing after he just got freaking dumped, or bounced on. So that was messed up, man. But hey, guys, we love doing this. Hit that like, subscribe. We will check y'all in our next review.